Okay. I know. Well, I have no idea what the hell happened. I got kicked out of the studio again. Well, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. I know I said we'd probably go for a walk today, but I am super stiff, and I gotta finish up. I actually have to finish up all this, getting all this wood cleared up today, all these branches. So I figured we'll just grab some lunch today and have some lunch, and then hopefully finish this up pretty quickly, and then call it a day here. But it's another really nice day out here, so I figured why not just hang out in the backyard again for one more day, and then maybe do something else tomorrow. So hey, Thomas, how's it going? Hey, Yvette, how you doing? So my lunch is nothing special. I just made some tater tots and made a few hamburgers. So I'm just gonna quick eat that, and then probably just hang out with you guys for a little while I finish up getting all these damn sticks broken down. And yeah, that'll probably be it for today. Nothing really else going on. Um, I don't really know if we're gonna do a stream tonight and do a gaming stream tonight. I was thinking about it, but I have no idea. I know some other people are streaming tonight too, so probably yeah, I just don't know. We'll figure it out later on. So what is everybody else doing today? Having a good what is it, Tuesday? Having a good Tuesday? Tokyo usually does his Tuesday night streams now. So I'm assuming he's doing one tonight. Just another day. Yeah. Oh, really don't want to sit in that stupid chair. I need to find a better spot because the ground is really not level right here. I'm like, oh. Sorry, I'm trying to. I'll be right back. All right. I just don't want to sit on the on a hill right now. It's really annoying. Yes, you can go like that. I really don't even care about being on camera. Yeah, I gotta finish all that. I need to finish all getting all that cut down today, JPs, because it is a mess back here, and I don't want to attract a bunch of mice. Speaking of fires, we should probably go back and check the fire pit to see if any of see if any of the ants actually survived. Hey, Jedi Bill, how's it going? Yep, just having some lunch, and then probably just hang out for a bit while I take care of that brush behind me. I was hoping to actually be able to play music for you guys, at least in the background, so when I'm not talking, it wouldn't just be silent. But this computer is just not up to having Epidemic running and StreamYard. It just freezes up and then keeps dropping me out of the studio. So, that's unfortunate. I have a really shitty chainsaw, JP's. It's not even what it's. I took it off of one of those electric pole saws, so I just removed the pole so I could just use the saw part. But it's pretty weak. It takes forever to chop through anything, and it needs. So that's unfortunately all I have. I can't find a normal saw. I know I have one around here somewhere, unless it's in my storage unit. I'm just too lazy to go look for it. So, and this shit's all small, so I don't really care. It won't take that long. Just do it all by hand. The chain is getting pretty dull. So I know I've got an extra chain for it somewhere too, but again, I just can't find it anywhere. I haven't really looked that hard either. Hey, John, how's it going? So yeah, it's kind of the plans for today. It's just quick, finish eating here, and then go take care of that shit. And we'll go maybe use the phone camera, and we'll head down to the fire pit to see if the ants survived last night. I'm assuming they did. So what? What is everybody else doing today? Anything fun? Just normal day? Anything? Work mostly. I suppose it is a Tuesday. Want to get rid of ants, find their home, melt some aluminum and lead and dump it down there. Get right on that, JP's. Laundry day. That sounds like loads of fun. God damn it, that stupid bird. God damn it. It's going to start eating the seedling tray again. I would. I would definitely do it if we had a bunch of aluminum available, but don't have an ass ton of extra aluminum sitting around. I don't have a fire hot enough to melt it right now. I think there's a bird down there that keeps walking around in one of the planters I have, and is trampling all, is stepping on all and eating the little seedlings that are finally growing in one of the planter pots I have. I think it's teaming up with that stupid squirrel because that squirrel was back digging in shit. So we're gonna have to start shooting small animals back here, I think. I've actually wanted to build a homemade forge for a while, JP's. So actually, this summer might be a good time to actually try and do that. Maybe that we'll put that on the list of maybe something to do this summer is attempt to build a homemade forge and melt some metal for fun, and then maybe finally get rid of the ants or start like the neighborhood on fire. One of the two. Either way, it'll be fun. Get a couple of cats. We have one cat that's like um, in the area that eats mice and shit. Kind of like cleans up the entire neighborhood for us, but it doesn't seem to deal with birds and squirrels. I should get my own cat, maybe. I don't need any more. I don't need another pet. And infiltrated by Krogan agents, John suspects. It's possible. It is wildlife, though. They might be teaming up with the dolphins, also. I'm a little suspect that maybe John is accusing the Kurogans when it's his dolphins that are doing the plotting. Classic misdirect by John. Why not? Will I shoot him with a Glock 19 or a 9mm Beretta? Well, since it's a small bird or a small squirrel, definitely a 50 cal Jedi bill. We don't want anything left. We're just gonna hit those things and watch them explode. So a 50 cal, and then we're gonna probably throw some homemade grenades. Nothing's excessive. Probably just for the squirrel, maybe just a pellet gun. So, and if that doesn't work, we'll pull out the 22. Yeah, exactly. If there were any dolphins sent in, there would be nothing but support for my cause. I see. I don't know if I believe that, though. Eventually, that's eventually what I'm gonna have to do, Jedi. I think. Paintball gun with frozen paintballs. I would have to go buy a paintball gun. We have to use things that are on hand. So we have to use a BB gun, and that's pretty much it because we're in city limits, and I think my neighbor would get kind of pissed off if I was shooting a 22 or a 9mm in my backyard. It's probably not a good idea. I don't really feel like going to jail. Your potato gun. We did that when we were kids. We used to make potato guns all the time. A lot of times we'd overfill them with gas in the back, and they would just explode. They're more like potato pipe bombs. Good memories of being a kid, blowing shit up. I'm actually surprised I still have all my fingers. Potato guns were fun, Thomas. We used to buy those model rockets with and we'd use the big giant fat D engines, and we tried making a rocket launcher a couple times when we were kids too. The problem with that is that we couldn't the pipe we were using was too small. The diameter is too small, so we couldn't have like the fit. We had to make fins that like retracted or would unspool once the uh, rocket left the pipe. but it would never work out quite right. So we'd always have these rockets just like flying off in like stupid directions, like hitting other people's cars or houses while the engine's still going because I'd still had enough time on it. So we almost started a few fires doing that. I remember my one of my neighbors. We almost caught one of our neighbors on fire with those stupid model rocket engines. We strapped a whole shit ton of them to his bike, and we rigged up an ignition system. So just wanted to see how many engines it would take to start, really giving someone just a bike some speed. We didn't secure them very well though, apparently, because once we lit all of them off, they stayed on for like half their burn, but after that, they just all started flying off, hitting the guy in the leg. Oh, it was good times. Yeah, we did that too. Hot Wheels. A Hot Wheel would just go flying around, smacking into people's car windows. We did some stupid shit. At least here in Minnesota, up until not that long ago, like real fireworks were illegal here for the longest time. So we used to buy the legal ones, like the stupid fountains and God, what else? Just really anything that was legal, just all the shitty ones. But we dismantle them and then create our own fireworks and shit. So we were essentially making small bombs in our backyard. It worked out pretty good, but yeah, you don't want to seal them into like metal tubes because the metal shatters, and then you just have shrapnel going everywhere. Yep. Roman candles and bottle rocket wars, JPs. Just fire those things at each other nonstop. That was fun. We used to do that with BB guns too. It was supposed to be a one pump war. You're only allowed to pump the BB gun once, but after a couple times of being shot, everyone would start ignoring that rule and just start pumping their BB guns a ridiculous amount. So that was probably really dangerous. Hiding in the bush 50 pumps later. I shot at my friend. I'd pumped the thing like 25 times or whatever. Just barely missed him. It just slammed into the garbage can next to through the garbage can. It's like, oh, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do that. Probably actually could have killed him if I hit him. It was fun though. And that's the kind of shit we had to do in the late 80s, early 90s because we didn't have any kind of internet to entertain us. So we had to do weird shit in our yards. Sometimes pellets, sometimes there were the mushrooms, but it was almost always the pellets. I only had a couple times where, like, I got shot in the arm and in the leg a couple times where it actually broke the skin and the pellet would get stuck in your arm and you have to sit there and dig it out. But it only happened a couple times. Uh-huh. Mushrooms hurt more. They both hurt. I don't remember any difference. Yeah, we used to normally we do it in the winter because like in the fall when it was cold out, essentially, that's when we would mainly do it because we were already wearing like big jackets and shit. So we figured that was enough armor to keep us safe. The rule was essentially just body shots, no headshots. It was always up in a straight brawl. Yeah, pretty much. Either that or one of the kids running home and going to tell on us. Good times. Oh, what other stupid shit did we do as kids? That was that's probably not a good idea to do anymore. Too much stuff, really. Oh, we used to we had those. Um, we used to get those like remember those JPs? Remember those frisbees or like a 3-pronged frisbee thing? Those like boomerangs or whatever, and used to have boomerangs too. We'd attach small blades to them and throw them at targets. Lawn darts, yeah, those are awesome. Run with them. Yeah, those stupid nurse frisbees. Just add blades to them and shit. Throw them around. That was always good fun. But yeah, lawn darts were awesome. That and taking them, that and taking the bow and arrow and doing what you're not supposed to and just fire the arrow straight up in the air. We put the arrow through. I remember it came down one. It went through my mom's hood, the hood of her car. It almost it almost hit one of our friends. Throwing stars off aluminum tin and cutting shears. Yeah, one of my neighbors, um, one of the neighbor kids I used to hang out with. Can't remember what the hell he did, but he had like he had like this huge set of just like throwing stars and throwing knives that he made himself in his garage. My neighbor was more he was more into like blades and shit. I was more into fire and explosions. So we made a good team. I'm surprised we both survived our childhood. Yeah, the ones he made too were they were super sharp, but they would just like bounce off of anything we really threw them off of, or we just miss. It was weird. Tried making napalms so many times. With that, did you do a sterno gel? That's what we used was sterno gel. Hey, gorilla, just hanging out over lunch. Talking about stupid shit we did as kids that probably should have killed us or severely injured us. Diesel, kerosene, and dishwashing gel. We used to use a sterno gel because that would work really well. That would stick to a lot of shit and just burn. We did that at my friend's cabin a lot. They always had a bunch of cabins, camping supplies and shit. So we just steal all their stuff and just make shit. Always took too long to ignite. Yeah, I mean the sterno gel worked as long as you had because you had to like have it kind of lit when you threw it at something. You couldn't, so it was just didn't work out too well. But once it got going, it got going pretty good. Road flares. I never had access to road flares. Those would have been fun though. Probably would have done way too much damage with those. Gorilla says like taking the Black Bridge Road, then follows the river at 120. Probably. I had a buddy that used to like doing that. There's a road down by the river up here too, over here, up here, whatever. That he used to like go. He used to basically put oh my god, learn to talk more on. He was a big car guy, and so he would just swap out engines all the time and like just try and put the biggest engine in the shittiest old cars that he could find. So we'd do that a lot, and then he'd go race down by the river and shit. That was the guy that he went. He took a. We wanted to take a video of him topping out his car going down this road that leads to the river. It ends in a big ass like roundabout circle. Got up to I think it was like almost probably about 100. Kind of spun a little bit, hit a rock, and then ended up flipping the car like 8 or 9 times. Actually survived, but destroyed the car. Almost everybody, him and his 2 passengers, all got ejected from the car, and yeah, they somehow all survived with like no injuries, which was pretty amazing. You actually go down to the river where it occurred. The Rock of Death is still actually right next to the road. The list of things Thomas did that was dangerous is nothing. What? I'm sure you did something, Thomas. That there's always something that kids do that is more dangerous than it should be. Did a 1080? Came about 5 feet from the bank. It's not close enough. not close enough, Gorilla. Need to be like within inches. We were going up to one of my friend's cabins one time, up near Brainerd, and didn't actually know how to really get there, so he was trying to give us directions just by essentially remembering of the roads he took when he would go with his family. And so it was like we got a pretty late start, so it's already dark out by the time we were driving up there. And also he had me take a turn down this like really shitty like dirt road. And then we were just sitting there like, this can't be the way. So we stopped, and it's probably a good thing we did because it was it was a giant construction area. I stopped right before it just dropped off a good 50 feet. They dug a giant ass hole in the road across the road. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but we stopped just in time. No one even saw it either. We had just happened to get out of the car to take a piss, and then we were like, holy shit, we almost fell into a giant hole. Thomas had no friends growing up, so he had nothing to do with anyone. Oh, that's I don't know, Thomas. I did enough weird shit on my own. That was pretty dangerous. JP's used to go to railway tracks near his place on a gravel road, at least 5 foot incline and flat on the opposite side. Got to 75 Chevelle Airborne doing 100 multiple times. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Jedi Bill saying he was fishing with a quarter stick of dynamite. Where the hell was that? Cherry bombs at the creek. Did that lots. We used to buy fireworks over in Wisconsin because that was always legal there, and smuggle them across the border. It was one 4th of July. One of the fireworks places made the mistake of doing buy one get one free for anything in the store, so we spent like $1,000 in fireworks and got 1,000 free. So we drove up to our cabin and we just lit off fireworks all night long. It was super fun. Still, actually, we had probably leftover fireworks for about another year or so. We just ran out of time. We couldn't get them all blown up, and felt like them good old boys running from Boss Hogg. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, JP's. I didn't have a nice car, a cool car at all when I was 16. When I first got my license, I got the hand-me-down station wagon from my mom. We still tried to do a lot of shit with that, though. And then I just kept, after I crashed that, I just kept buying shitty cars because probably from when I was 16 until probably I was like 19 years old, I was probably crashing like one car a year just because we were driving stupid and just doing stupid shit with our cars all the time, and we'd end up crashing into shit. So I was going through about a car a year. Yeah, so Jeddah was in Alabama, ALDG, Colorado. That'd be fun. Did you make your own dynamite, Jedi Bill, or did you go buy it somewhere? Or did you come from a family of miners? Always fun until until it landed on your head, hit the roof, and the car got squirrely landing. Yeah, that'd be scary as shit. That was your third car at the time. You were 20. Got your license at 19. I got my license on my 16th birthday. We were just way too excited to be able to get my license and get the hell away from the house. We have, I mean, because we're in Minnesota. I mean, we obviously have zero real public transportation. It was even worse back then. So the only way you really could have any freedom was to actually get a car so you could get the hell away. With more than a few miles, riding a bike. So pretty much everyone that I knew, we all got our licenses basically on our 16th birthdays, except for one of my friends that failed his license test. I think it was like 4 times. 3 times, and he had to wait a year. I think it was a three fail maximum per year. And failed it like the first time, the second year, and then finally got his license. We never let him drive anywhere. We're too scared to get in the car with him. Even though I was known for crashing cars and destroying them, people were always wanted me to drive for some reason. Alright, I've got to get some of this shit broken down. Probably start doing that. License at 19, it was pulled at 25 because 3,000 a year was too 3,000 a year for it was too much. What was 3,000 a year, JP's? I only had one friend that had their license pulled when they were like 17, couldn't drive at the end until they were 20. I think it was either 20, it was 21, I think, because they got pulled over for DWI. License from speeding tickets, accident surcharges. Gotcha. I didn't have my insurance didn't get too bad, mainly because a lot of my shit was hitting inanimate objects, spinning out and hitting a fucking tree in the wintertime, doing donuts down the road. So we basically just never, a lot of times, just never reported the accident. All right, friend that was able to get that small ordinance, says Jedi Bill. That seems lucky. All right, let's do this. I gotta start getting that fucking those sticks done. First, let me grab my phone. Let's go check on the ant collective and see if we got them all yet. Do this with this. We have to think of a new setup here in a second. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to see anything in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna go here. All right, we're gonna knock myself out of the studio for a minute. So just give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna go check on the ant collective real quick. Yeah. And then let me switch the camera. God, camera's too close. All right, we'll go check on the ants and see if they survived. Oh my god, they all survived again, and they're busy rebuilding their damn house. Here's where most of them are. Look at all these fucking holes everywhere. Oh, I think I found their main entrance. Oh, there's one. Oh, they've made several main entrances this time. They're getting smarter. So there's one here. There's a bee next to me. And there's another giant entrance right here. And then another one right here. These fuckers are resilient. They're rebuilding. There's that bee. Kill the ants, bee. Come on. I know, they're too consistent. Look at that bee. I think it's eating those ants. Heck yeah. We've got a we've got the insect air force working for us. All right, we're gonna try and do this one-handed, but we're gonna see if we can piss them off a little bit. We'd probably spend all day getting that door rebuilt, so let's ruin it for them. Oh, did I ruin all your hard work, ants? I feel so bad for you. What the hell? Wow. Look at this. I mean, it's everywhere. Look at all. I mean, I just buried this last night, and then look at all these damn holes everywhere. Probably will get eaten, eaten to death eventually. They're just gonna get super pissed off. Chemical warfare. That might be time. All right, I'm gonna try and prop this up. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Where can we put this? I don't have a stand out here today. I'm gonna use this shitty chair. I'm gonna quick dig up and then re-dig up the fire pit and see how pissed off they all get. Nice. Oh, there's a couple in here. Their door last night was right here. And I shoved a bunch of shit in there, but obviously did not smoke them out. They're still determined to rebuild, so you would think having a giant fire above your head twice now would make you not want to live there anymore. A lot of this shit is still really hot too. So I just buried all those ants in hot coals. Maybe now they'll get the picture to leave. Take a hint, ants. Go find a new house. I guarantee if I come back here in a couple hours, they'll probably have a bunch of holes in this shit. And then they'll probably have their entrance in this area rebuilt again. But it might still be too hot for them because a lot of this is still pretty hot down here from last night. I need one of those, like, what are they called? The orthoscopic camera things. One of those tube cameras we can just shove down there. And that section's really hot, but this section's warm. Maybe burying them in all the hot. Oh, never mind. They're already coming out of here. Unbelievable. Just, yeah, there that little shithead is. Where are you? Huh. But I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking they have a huge nest because if you go over here, I'm pretty sure this is the same nest, and it's just like their extra entrance, their escape route. The white stuff is the cocaine I was trying to give them. Actually, someone said that. Look at that, just like an entrance there, one here, another one here, more here, another one underneath that leaf. And there's like 7 more over here too. So I'm guessing this is just like one enormous nest. It's like underneath the entire backyard. I'm pretty sure that eventually I'm just gonna have like a giant sinkhole back here from the ants undermining the entire property. All right, let's go get these stupid sticks done. Oh. Oops. Hey, Captain. All right, we're gonna take myself out of this one. That. Okay, let's move everything back over here. Actually, let's let's do that. I mean, it's not that much left, thank God. I'm so tired of doing this. So maybe, I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow or not, but if it's not raining tomorrow, maybe we'll go down to the river tomorrow. But I have no idea. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Really? Be defeated by a tiny stick? All right, have a good day, John. I can't even fucking break this today. And I just reopened that cut from last night. Sweet. So we're probably trying to get this done. Well, I'm definitely gonna get this done today, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll. I haven't really decided what we're gonna do tonight yet. I was thinking about doing a game stream later on, but I have no idea. I had re-downloaded Space Engineers. I was gonna check it out and see how much has changed since the last time we played. So I got a game ready for that, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight or not. But then we also have that new Underspace game we can check out, and I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance last night to see if we can even log back into the Dolphin Kingdom to work on John DeMarco's Kingdom, but I'll probably check that later today. For some reason, save games just aren't loading on that game right now. So I don't know if they're just completely corrupted or if there's just a problem with the game right now and it'll get patched out. But hopefully we didn't lose all of our progress. So I guess it wouldn't really matter that much since I kind of screwed things up last time we played it. But if I go into war on accident. After doing this for like a week and a half now, just for clearing brush back here and breaking sticks down. I was so sore last night. I just feel like my arms and it's like hard to like grip shit today. Ouch. So it's kind of one of the reasons I decided not to go down to the river. I just did not feel like going for a walk. No energy right now. I don't know what the fuck this vine is from either. Why? Steam ever tell you a game is open, but it isn't? Keeps happening to my Civ game. Have to re-download and delete. Yeah, sometimes. Mostly it happens like when I'm streaming. It'll still, sometimes a lot of times it'll still say I'm streaming. When I'm looking at stream. When I'm looking at Steam. Sorry, I was thinking Discord. But Discord always thinks I'm streaming for some reason. Because I have to always hit the X just to get it out of streamer mode. I was wondering one day why I couldn't see like anybody's screen names. Everyone was just had their names like abbreviated. And I just realized that Discord is always in streamer mode now. Oh, come on. Ow. I have no idea what the hell these vines came from. I'm assuming it's just. I obviously didn't. I never planted anything with fucking vines, so I'm hoping it's not like a poisonous plant. Oh shit. Ouch. It's probably some like weird ass poisonous plant. I guess we'll find out if I get really itchy later on. I'm gonna have to get the shitty saw out for some of this stuff. Like this giant thing. Or not. This part probably though. Put that in the saw pile. That can go in the saw pile. Ouch. Come on, damn it. Bigfoot's walking around again. Need some Bigfoot traps. Trying not to cut myself anymore. I don't think my arms and my hands can take any more damage. Yes, thankfully I got most of the shit done last night. I don't think you spend all day out here. What the fuck? Swear to God, if I go in and find out a bird just shit on me, I'm gonna be so pissed. It'll be definitely be war against birds if that happened. I think the tree is attacking me. Not that much left. Hopefully, should be able to get this done within the hour or so. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, bin's almost full. Dump that out in a second. Actually, no, I can just probably drag that sled over here and use that to pile the wood on, so I don't have to carry all this shit by hand over to the wood pile. Alright. I'm gonna go dump this bin out over at the wood pile. I'll be right back. wood sled. Like it. Oh, it's sticking in the eye. Ow. Down to pretty much down to the final big branches, and then to grab. Been using this knee every time to break stuff. This is a huge ass bruise on my knee, so that hurts. I'm breaking these in half now. I just grab the saw and finish up the rest of these thicker pieces. So it should be done pretty soon. Thankfully, thank God. Oh. I mean, the only good thing about spending so much time on this year is hopefully, I mean, unless a whole bunch of shit dies over the winter, I won't have to do this again next year. Thinned everything out pretty damn good this year. Just cleaned up all the dead shit. The only thing is that I'm gonna have to work on next year, later in the spring, or later in the summer, is that fucking tree behind. You probably can't even tell. That's not the right one, but there's a tree behind me that's half dead, and I should probably just get rid of. Before we get a big storm and that just falls over and lands on the house. That would not be good. Well, we still got. I don't know when actually I don't know when XL's coming around this year, but there's a bunch of shit right next to the power lines that needs to get taken down. I was gonna do it, but like I said yesterday, I don't really feel like electrocuting myself, so I'll just leave that to XL. They can come do it. I guess that would be like the worst case scenario would be to electrocute myself. Best case scenario would probably be knocking out the power for the neighborhood. Too lazy to break all the shit off the hand. This is not terribly hot out here today. It's only like 70 right now. It's really nice. Oh my god, I'm too weak to do this. It's 66 in Thomas Land. I'm actually kind of curious what it actually is now. Let's see. It was like 70 when I came out. 69. Close. What is it supposed to get up to today? And it's only supposed to be 72 today for a high. It's fine with me. It got really hot here on Sunday. It's our first like mid 80s day. So we lost power for a couple hours. So I'm assuming that was essentially everybody turning on their air conditionings at the same time. Yeah, pretty hot on Sunday. Fuck's sake. Ouch. Such an idiot. I brought gloves out here today too, so I would stop stabbing myself with sticks, and I just decided not to use them because I'm stupid. Oh my god, I think we're down to the last two branches. Finally. We'll grab the saw. We'll take care of some of these bigger pieces that I'm too weak to break. And then probably call it a day here. Or we can go hang out for a little while, but I don't know what to do after that though. grab something to keep my stupid hair out of my face too. Throwing some of this in the yard waste bin so we can help the Great Republic garbage monopoly. So this is how we pay our dues to the Republic Empire. We require trash donations every now and then, so we gotta keep them happy. Otherwise, they may invade our lands and try to take us over for a new landfill. Alright, I guess I gotta rake all this shit up, but I'm not gonna do that today. Just wait for it to. That is finally, I think, it. All we have left is the bigger shit. I can't break my hands. Saw that down, and we're finally done with this shit for the year. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure if I go walk along the perimeter of the yard, I'll find more shit. But I think we're gonna call that good enough for 1 year. Get more of that shit out next year if I have to. Alright. Nice. Let's move this out of the way. Let me go grab the saw and we'll get this done. Once again, I use the word saw very loosely. It's barely a saw. All right. I don't know if this is gonna be super loud. Probably will be. So here's your warning. You might want to mute or turn your speaker down. Not that loud of a saw, but I know it can probably be annoying to listen to. So. Trying to get it done quickly so we're not doing this for long. Alright, let's get this fucking done. flying off soon. I'm too lazy to fix it. Hope we can get through this without the chain falling off. It's also trying not to cut through the extension cord. That probably would not be a good idea. Yeah, this thing definitely needs a new chain, that's for sure. I'm just too lazy to go find one right now. We'll make do. I know I really actually need to cut all the way through. Stuff's so dry. Forgot. I really don't want to get my head stuck in the blade again either. What I was saying before was, at least this stuff is so dry and dead that as long as we can get like a half a cut through, then I can always break it by hand, but. Oh. All right, almost done. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these GL. 5-ish. Ow. Maybe not. What else can we just use this? All right, so one more, then we're done. Actually, I might be able to get this with this too. Okay, nope. done. Oh. All right. All right. I mean, I give that sauce some shit, but I mean, at least it got the job done, I guess. That's all that matters. I told you to mute or to turn down your volume. If you don't follow instructions, LDG, that's not my problem. You know, no offense, bud, but you haven't even said anything on chat yet, so I don't even know why you're here. Oh, fuck. All right, let's get this shit put away. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is... All right. That is done. I'll be right back. It's not about getting credit. Just say something every now and then, maybe. And I didn't know you were even here, honestly. Oh, that's right. I did see you. And I said hi earlier. Never mind. All right, this shit is all done. I don't know what time is it. 2:00. Well, I'm gonna sit out here and hang out for a little few more minutes, and then probably call it a day because there's absolutely nothing else going on. And I should go open some cards or something. For a while, for a little while, we took down a bunch of the sports cards from the eBay store. That's all going to start coming back up. I was just getting to be a pain in the ass to price all that shit, but I think I finally figured that out. So sports cards will start making a return. So I've got about I got a shit ton of sports cards and stuff I've got to sort through and start getting listed again. Is that mic thing, the ball thing? Yeah, it's my old blue snowball mic that everyone was saying was always cutting out, but I haven't heard anyone say that lately, so I don't know if it's actually broken or if it's actually. I'm assuming it works fine now. But for a while, Professor was telling me it was constantly breaking up, so that's why I ended up buying that new microphone earlier in the year. But I guess, it's fine, so just have an extra microphone now I can drag outside, because dragging that other one out here would be a complete pain in the ass. It's a telescope. That reminds me, I have a telescope I was gonna dig out of my storage unit. There's so much shit in storage right now that I wanted to go get, but I've just been too lazy because I'm pretty sure all the shit I want are in the boxes and bins that are buried under everything else. So I just haven't taken the time to go out there and go through a bunch of shit. Probably should though. Probably should start setting up for a garage sales too. Uh, for this summer. Just got too much shit I need to get rid of. I got rid of a lot of stuff during the neighborhood cleanup a week ago, 2 weeks ago now. But I still have way too much shit. I just need to start dumping. Either that or just rent a giant dumpster and have them drop it off at the house. I might just do like a year long like virtual garage sale. Just put everything up in Facebook Marketplace and just not offer shipping. Just have it be all for local pickup. That way I don't have to worry about packaging shit up and shipping it out. So I might just do that. Yeah, there's always goodwill too. I have to load all that shit up in my car, take it to Goodwill. What a pain in the butt. Oh, we have how much phone charge do we have? I have a full charge. I guess we could jump in the car and head down to the river bottoms for a little while. Otherwise, I have nothing else to do today. I don't want to make 1,000 trips, Thomas. That's the whole problem. I probably just rent a truck and if I go drop it off there, I'll probably just rent a truck and just take it all in one go. Not a truck, one of those U-Haul vans. They're pretty cheap. Oh, you know what? I was gonna jump in the car and maybe head down to the river bottoms for a little bit to kill some time, but I don't have a phone. My phone, my holder in my car I broke using it out here, so I only have a holder. I guess we could just go to the avatar screen while we're driving. But I'm pretty sure if I leave, we'll lose connection. I'll have to reconnect. So we'll do that another day, I guess. Maybe tomorrow if it's not raining. I don't think it's supposed to rain for another several days. Let's take a look. Never mind. Next chance of rain is next Tuesday. Only a 30% chance. We had like no rain this year. We had no snow all summer. So I'm actually curious whether or not how how low the river has gotten, and also how low like all the lake levels are. Because normally we use all the snow melt to replenish all of our lakes, and all the meltwater helps keep the river level up. So kind of wondering how dried up everything's been, because it's been a really, really dry year. Even when it does rain here lately, it's just like a light misting, so it's not even like a really good rain. But so yeah, last night after I got done with the campfire thing, I was looking up, and so I was kind of looking up different campsites and shit. So it's really cheap still to go camping around here, so we'll probably end up doing that like one of these weekends. Just go on a camping trip for a night by a lake, maybe do some fishing and bring nothing but a tent and see if we can catch our own food. Catch our food or spend the day extremely hungry. One of the two will happen. I'm betting on being very hungry. We'll have to bring some snacks with us. I have zero patience when it comes to fishing. And honestly, I haven't had to clean a fish since I was like 8 years old. Probably was the last time I did it. So I don't even remember how to. I'm assuming just rip out all their guts, throw it on the fire, chop off the head, and throw it on the fire. But so you probably just end up screwing that up anyway. But I don't know. It'll be fun to try, I guess. But I don't know. So tonight, I'll probably send Tokyo a message, seeing if he's gonna stream tonight or whatnot. And if he is, then probably won't end up doing a gaming stream later on tonight. But if he does it, if he's not, then I might jump on for a little while to play a game or something for a little while. Might just be a mahjong stream tonight. Either that, it'll either be that or probably just jump into like Space Engineers and screw around in there for a little while. I heavily modded the game, so with like I loaded in like all the Star Trek and Stargate mods, and I was kind of playing around with it a couple nights ago. Well, now it was a couple weeks ago now, but everything's working in it. So, and they fixed the Stargate mod, so that actually works, and and all the NPC ships turn into Stargate ships. So, that might be fun to play around with. And I still have that new space game I haven't even tried yet. Kronos loves the tile game. I know. I'm actually back on a winning streak. Won the last, I think it was like 10 games in a row. But now that I said that, once I go on stream, I'll probably just start losing again, which is weird. It's weird. Like in the beginning of the month, I noticed this last month and this month. Like at the beginning of the month, I just get crushed nonstop and just lose like between 10 and 20 games in a row. And then after that, the rest of the month, I just go on a winning streak. At least that's how it went last year. I started going against two ships. Got all the Gwauld ships. I did the space start this time instead of starting on a planet. So I was kind of just I spent a couple hours I figured I was eventually going to do a space engineer stream, so I was just kind of off stream. I was just mining nonstop. So once we just start the stream, we wouldn't have to do any mining. So I was parked at an asteroid, and I noticed that there's an El cache and something else that was like right nearby. We could go attack pretty much right away and try and steal. It's no fun time. You actually beat me one time, Thomas. There was one. I remember there was one game when you, me, and Tokyo. And I think Joel was even playing that night too. And you either won the game or you at least had a second place finish that night. But I think because the first 8 days in the month is the qualifying period for the special tournament that they run. That's on the 8th of every month, and so I think it's just like a bunch of tournament players trying to get their wins in to qualify for the tournament, because it seems like after that it gets really easy. So I'm guessing I'm just up against like a bunch of really good players at the beginning of the month. Still haven't been able to qualify for that yet, which is annoying. One of these times we're qualifying for it. Maybe next month. Last month we had a shot to qualify. We missed it by. You have to be in the top. Can't remember the percentage, but we were just like a few percentage of points away from actually being able to qualify for it. I think it's the top. Actually, it's not percentage. It's like the top 100 score, 100 first place finishers for the first um, 8 days. And I think I ended up in 111th place. Hey, Patrick. But then this month we had absolutely no shot because for the first 7 days, all I could do was a third place and a fourth place finish. It was terrible. I could not win a game. Almost got almost got demoted. But then I did get on the last weekend. I did make the top scoring play leaderboard last week. So that was kind of cool. And they added a new honor system to the game. I don't think it was there. I think it started after the last time we streamed, but they give you like a grade rating for every game you play, and it kind of shows you like how you rate against the other players in the same rank as you. So I think the last several games I've been able to get an S rank, and it was I out I outranked the like 97% of all players in the same Dan for the last couple games. So we're definitely doing better now. Just like to be a bit more consistent. But all right, guys, I think what we're gonna do is probably call it a day here. And like I said, I'll get with Tokyo, see what he's gonna do tonight, and then we'll just kind of figure things out from there. So otherwise, if I don't see you guys later tonight, I will see you guys sometime tomorrow afternoon or early evening, one of the two. And yeah, we'll figure out what to do at that point. So, all right, thanks for hanging out. See you guys later. Have a good day. Bye bye. probably help if I actually hit end stream, moron. All right, now bye bye. See you later, idiot.